Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today we're asking the question, the person on your mind, what are their current feelings for you? What are their feelings right now for you? We have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with the desert rose, pile number 2 with the aquamarine, pile number 3 with the howlite. Now, if you guys are new to pick a card readings, what you want to do is whatever card or crystal that your intuition is drawing you towards, go to my comment section below or my description box below and click on that pile number, okay? So for example, if you're drawn to pile number 3 right here and howlite, that crystal, go to the description box, click on pile 3, the timestamp, and it's gonna just, shift the shift the video towards that pile number, okay? And you can watch your reading. So that's how it works, and I will see you at your reading. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today we're asking the question, what are their current feelings for you today, okay? The person on your mind, what are their current feelings for you today, right now? We're gonna get super detailed up in her, per usual. You guys chose the desert rose, so I'm just gonna put that right over here and let's get started. Okay, let's see what your cards are. Right off the bat, we have the 5th house, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. We have a pet with a cute little dog here. Okay, so friend, support, loyalty. We have the stag spirit, take the lead. And we have security, okay? And I don't know if I said, this is pile number 1, by the way. I don't know if I said pile number 1 in the beginning of the video. Okay, so we have a few tarot cards here. So let's just go ahead and lay the tarot cards out. So we have the Page of Wands, King of Swords, 6 of Cups, and Justice. Okay, and then we have this card right here, which is the Master card. I think I'm gonna put that there. And finally, we have addiction. Okay, so let's see what is going on here with all of this. So first of all, right off the bat, guys, with the stag spirit, it says take the lead. I feel like this person sees you as someone strong. Yeah, this person sees you as someone strong or someone that they want to step up for. Like they might feel the need to take action or leadership in this connection, or they see you as someone strong with leadership qualities. But with some of these other cards, I feel like they might be a little bit hesitant, to step forward towards you, or a little bit unsure. But let's get to the other cards because that might not be true. Hold on, let's see what else. Yeah, I'm sensing a little bit of hesitation here. So with the 5th house, where it says passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity, they definitely have romantic and or even flirtatious feelings towards you. There's this kind of vibe here of emotional warmth, fun, or even kind of, longing for a carefree, fun past. If you guys have a history together, maybe they long for that. If you guys don't have a history together, they want that. They want this fun, warm, carefree, time with you. With the security card right here, I feel like this card is kind of showing me a desire for emotional or even physical safety. They might feel that you give them comfort, or you kind of are able to give them comfort. They might even crave security from you. So I am getting that. And with this pet card right here, where it says friend, support, loyalty, I feel like they are, I feel like there are very warm, romantic, tender feelings, and I feel like they do have a desire to have a very loving bond, where you're very, they want something very loving, supportive, with a lot of emotional security is what they're craving. And I feel like their current feelings for you today is they see that they can do that with you. that you can give them. Like you can step up and you can give them this emotional security and this love and warmth, you know, that they're craving. Because like, I don't know if you guys have a pet, but I have a dog, and oh my God, like the warmth and comfort that they give you, and when you like cuddle with them or you just pet them or look at them, like the oxytocin that flows, that's what they want, you know, and that's their current feelings towards you, is that, you know, I feel like they feel like you can give them that. There is this addiction card here. So this addiction card says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, block, restraint. So what I'm getting is that this person, the one that's on your mind, could be struggling with like maybe very unhealthy emotional attachments, okay? Maybe some type of unhealthy like addictions in their life. And again, addiction doesn't mean like drugs, you know, or stuff like that. Addiction can even mean like food, you know, there's food addictions, right? There's TV addictions, like there's a bunch of different addictions that you can go through, or even addictions of overthinking, like, you know, addiction goes a long way. But yeah, so they are struggling with some type of unhealthy addiction or unhealthy emotional attachment. This can even kind of suggest like obsession, fear of losing something or someone, control issues. Those are just some of the things, but yeah, they do have something like that. So basically their feelings might be very intense towards you, okay, but they're not balanced. Like they have a bunch of like, you know, issues, basically is what I'm trying to say. Now, the Master card right here, I believe is the Devil card in tarot. Okay, so we have 15, and it says Master, which I believe is the Devil card. Again, this is kind of reiterating this addiction card, because the Devil card is all about having, you know, toxic attachments, or not necessarily toxic. I don't want people to freak out about toxic. I'm not saying this person is toxic. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's some type of unhealthy like pattern that they have. You know, like their heart is very much trapped or captivated, you know, by unhealthy addictions. Like, do you see how like that heart is like in a cage? Yeah, so their heart is trapped or captivated, but I'm also getting their heart could be trapped or captivated, you know, by you, you know, whether that's by you or their emotional like mental patterns at some type of addiction is what they're battling or dealing with. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So with the Justice card, okay, we can get to tarot now. With the Justice card, I feel like they are trying to weigh things fairly, okay? Like maybe they're considering, like when they think about you, they're considering like, you know, what would happen if I come towards her, like the consequences of their action. I think they're trying to balance their feelings, like feelings versus logic. They do want fairness in this connection, and they do want some type of resolution. So if you have a past with this person, they want a resolution with you. They want fairness with you. If this is a new person, like you just met or you don't know them that well yet, you know, I feel like they do have warm feelings towards you. You know, they wouldn't mind having fairness in the connection towards you. With the Ten of Wands here, I feel like they feel, again, they're experiencing some type of emotional burden. So their feelings towards you is that they could be feeling some type of emotional burden in this connection. Either this could even be guilt or some type of responsibility, or maybe you even just emotionally overwhelm them, meaning like they have a lot of feelings for you and they're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, I'm dealing with this, but I like her or like him, etc., you know. So it could be that. It could also very well be that they're just carrying a lot, you know, like mentally or emotionally regarding you. This could even be like the addictions that they're dealing with, or some type of emotional mental block here. But with the Six of Cups, you know, I feel like they're thinking of good memories. They're longing for the past, or if not the past, they like the innocence of when things felt simpler in their life. You know, sometimes the Six of Cups gives me soulmate vibes. Okay, it does, because it's like a longing, like sweet memories is usually what Six of Cups is. But with the King of Swords, I feel like, you know, emotionally, they're trying to kind of stay detached from you. I feel like this person might feel like a lot, but then they don't say a lot to you, you know, like for example, they're feeling a lot, but they're not gonna say it to you. They just prefer to stay very like logical, rational, emotional, cool, calm, collected on the surface. You know, they're like watching and analyzing, they're not acting, you know. I'm going to summarize all of this because I know it's really confusing with these bits and pieces, but I will offer a summary for you. I know it's confusing. The Page of Wands here, you know, for you, you know, there are feelings for you right now today. There's still passion. There's curiosity to reach out to you and explore your connection with them further, okay? There's definitely some flirtation, like I got right off the bat. Definitely some flirtation towards you, some emotional feelings towards you. They might want a new beginning with you or are watching you from like far away with interest. I feel like I should have started the whole freaking reading with this. But yeah, there is some interest, you know, that they have towards you. So, okay, here's a total summary of their feelings towards you today. Okay, here's the summary. This person's feelings towards you are kind of complicated and there's a lot going on. There is a deep emotional attachment, I feel like. Maybe even a little bit of like obsession or codependence, but they're trying hard to remain logical and in control when it comes to you, okay? They do miss you, I feel like, with the Six of Cups, you know, if you guys had a past together. But if you guys don't have a past together, they're feeling like some type of like nostalgia about the good times, or they want to have good times with you. They want to make memories with you. But for those of you who did have a little bit of a connection with this person, you know, they miss you, they feel nostalgic. There's like a strong desire for like emotional safety with you, emotional security with you, loyalty. But at the same time, they're carrying a lot of like emotional issues, like some type of emotional burden. They have their own like addictions, and again, it doesn't have to be drugs or anything like that. It could just be like, you know, anxiety, overthinking, but you know, there is that going on. But it's possible that they might even feel like very overwhelmed by you, like how they feel about you. They're overwhelmed and they're trying to think about this logically, but their emotions are pulling them another way towards you, you know. But overall though, you know, with the Page of Wands and even the fifth house here, there is passion for you, there is a desire for you. There's a desire for playfulness with you, but I think they're kind of going back and forth with whether they can do this with you or whether it's appropriate to do it with you. You know, it's like this person, their feelings for you today, or like what they might be thinking in their head is like, you know, like they care about you a lot, but they don't know how to express it to you. They do want, you know, emotional safety and security with you, playfulness with you, good times, good memories with you, but they're also trying to stay in control and you know, and trying to stay logical, even though they want things with you, you know, they're emotionally tied to you, but they're trying to think of it logically. Okay, that's like, this was a very confusing reading, guys. Very confusing reading. This person, I think there's a lot going on in their head. Like I think they're an overthinker. Yeah, so that's the overall gist of how their current feelings towards you today. Okay, but I mean, I think they definitely want, you know, someone loyal, someone very, well, first of all, I know they want this, but I'm saying that the way they view you is this. They view you as someone loyal. They view you as someone, like the current feelings towards you today is that you are, you know, loyal. You would make a very good partner. They see you as supportive. You know, they feel like you can give them this emotional security. They feel like that you are the type of person to like step up, you know, and take the lead. And also now I'm noticing all of this. Do you see how like this, I think what is this? It's a stag, but you know how like on its, I don't even know what they call this, darn it. What do you call this? Antlers? Yeah, antlers. Okay, it's antlers. Do you see how it's so beautiful? Like, I don't know if you can see this. Like there's a feather hanging off. There's another feather here, but it also looks like flowers and jewels. You know, it's so pretty, but they feel like you're beautiful. And also, I feel like you guys are very classy. I'm getting classy vibes from you. They feel like you're the type of person that people treat right. They want to come right at you, you know? They don't want to come sloppy at you because you deserve to be treated amazing. Like you come off very classy, very beautiful. That's how they view you. So their current feelings towards you is that, you know, they do find you very beautiful. They find you classy, the type of person to treat, you know, they want to treat you right. But yeah, but they're just battling something, you know. I don't know. I definitely think you did capture their heart. I feel like you did capture their heart, but they have something going on, some weird addictions, or they're overthinkers, or they have some stuff going on in their life. And yeah, guys, leave me a comment below if this resonates. This was a very complicated, like this person's head is all over the place, I feel like, because my head is all over the place, like reading this, you know. So please leave me a comment below if any of this resonated with this specific person, okay? And I will see you next week. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all, pile number 2. This is your reading, and today we're asking the question, the person on your mind, what are their current feelings for you, okay? What are their feelings for you right now, today? We're gonna get super detailed up in her per usual. You guys chose the aquamarine, so I'm gonna set that right over here, and let's get started. So what are their current feelings towards you today? Let's start with this one. We have the crow spirit, co-create with spirit. I don't know why I stuttered. We have blessings, okay. We have Cancer with nurture, comfort, and protection. We have a T set, okay, which, you know, says gossip, reputation, talk. We're gonna save the tarot for later. Let's see. Let's put another card up here. Okay, yeah. So we have control, okay, and then we have our tarot cards. We have clock here, and we have strength. We have the death card. Okay, so some change, but we'll see what that change is. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So, okay, guys, sorry, I like flipped those two cards around because it was bothering me, but okay, let's get started. So, with the crow spirit, where it says co-create with spirit, I feel like this person on your mind, they might feel a very deep and maybe even like a spiritual connection with you. They might feel like there's like some type of divine reason or some type of like higher purpose or fate in meeting you or between your and this person's connection. Okay, so they feel like there's a reason why they met you. Like it's some type of divine thing is what they mean. Like some type of you know, like there's a higher purpose for the reason why they met you, basically. With this Cancer card here, where it says nurture, comfort, and protection, what I'm getting is that they feel like their feelings are very soft, caring, and sentimental towards you. They likely want to nurture you or be nurtured by you or comforted by you, but it's possible that they want to comfort you, nurture you, protect you, is what I'm getting. This card also shows that they feel a lot, but they might retreat into their shell rather than express it outright, you know? Like I feel like they have a lot of feelings towards you, but they don't say it. Like they just kind of like bottle it up, you know? Withhold it from you. Which Cancers are sometimes known for like going into their shell, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But it also with blessings here, they see you as a blessing in their life. There's like, they kind of feel gratitude, you know, towards you, or like gratitude for meeting you. I feel like they have emotional fulfillment and they are attached to you is what I'm getting. I also feel like they feel lucky to have you. Yeah, they feel like they're lucky to know you. They feel lucky to be connected to you. They feel like you're a blessing in their life. They feel like they're blessed to know you or to meet you. This is so cute, guys. Holy crap. But with this tea set card, this card kind of confuses me because it says gossip, reputation, talk. It says avoid gossiping and stay away from those who gossip about you. I feel like they might be concerned about rumors in this connection, or outside influence in this connection, or maybe how people perceive you guys together, or how they're being perceived with you. There's something weird like that. They're maybe worried about like what others are saying about you guys, or how others are looking at you guys, or how your connection with them might be seen to people, you know, like to outside people. Basically, I think there's something about like if, you know, with you, how are people gonna like look at us, or will I look bad in this connection, like something like that. This one's really weird. It's like, or it's possible that there might have been some type of miscommunication, you know, with someone, or some type of external drama. But there's for some reason gossip, reputation, and talk came up. So either people are talking about your connection, you know, with this person, and they know about it, or maybe there's like, they feel like, how are other people going to look at us or look at me if I'm with you? How is this relationship with you gonna affect my reputation? For some reason, there's something like that, or maybe someone's talking about this connection. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that card. But with this card right here, where it says, you know, clock, I feel like, yeah, with this clock card, and it says need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal, progress. They feel that this connection needs time, or maybe they need more time, you know, to like maybe like make a move in this connection. Or it's possible that they sometimes feel like they're not emotionally ready, or they're going through some type of change, because we have the death card here too. Like there's some type of transformation or change happening in their life, and they feel like they need more time. Okay, that is what I'm getting here. And this card right here, the control card, this card, I believe in some decks are like, you know, it can be the strength card or the emperor card. Basically what I'm getting from this card, control, especially with the clock being here, I feel like this person on your mind is trying to kind of contain their feelings. They have a lot of feelings towards you, for sure. You know, we're seeing that with blessing, this Cancer card, crow spirit, but they're trying to like control it. You know, they have so many feelings towards you that they're kind of maybe telling themselves like, hey, calm down, control yourself. Or they're trying to suppress their feelings. Like they have so many feelings, but they're trying to shove it down and trying to like basically get rid of them. They might be coming off as very like stoic. You know, stoic means someone like comes off serious. It doesn't seem like they like you, but underneath they really like you. They might even seem a little bit like they're emotionally controlled or emotionally distant a little bit. But on the inside, like internally, they're feeling a lot for you. Okay? And then the Emperor that came out right here, it's kind of going with that, because the Emperor is someone like, look at the expression. This is funny. So do you see the expression on this person right here? How they, like this person sitting on the throne, how they just seem like distant. They might even seem like, what do you want? You know, might seem cold, but it's not true. On the inside, they have so many feelings for you. Like it's bubbling. They feel so lucky to have to meet you, and you know, all of those things, but they're not showing it. Like on the outside, they're trying to keep calm. They're trying to control their emotions, even though they're feeling a lot internally. Yeah, like this is their way of like staying in control or like trying to control themselves. Yeah, I mean, it's possible that they might even be feeling protective, like they're trying to protect themselves. They don't want to get hurt, you know? So they're not showing a lot. But with the Nine of Cups, you are this person's wish fulfillment. Like you are this person's like dream, like what they were dreaming of. You know, with blessing, with Nine of Cups. Like the Nine of Cups is my wish fulfillment card. So they feel emotionally satisfied by you. There's a strong emotional attraction, and you know they want to be with you, but for some reason, again, like they're trying to control themselves. They feel a lot for you. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, they might want to start something with you. They want to start something like in the physical, you know, like how there's a pentacle, you can hold it, right? It's like tangible. It's I think pentacles are usually a very like grounded card. So they do want something, like they do want to build something with you. Okay, they want to build something, they want to like start something with you, but they want to start slow, you know, because they're trying to control themselves or something. They want to go slow. With the Death card again, I feel like their feelings or something in their life, they're going through some major change. There's some type of transformation. Remember we saw here that there's progress, there's cycles happening. It says takes time to heal. They're going through some type of cycle. They're going through some deep, like some type of change, some type of transformation. And you know, this could, if you know this person already, this transformation might even be between you guys. Like maybe something ended between you and this person and they're trying to deal with the emotional aftermath of this, right? Or they're changing and evolving how they feel about you. Like they're starting to like you more and more and more, realizing that, you know, you're their wish fulfillment, and that's what's happening. So there's like two ways, depending on if you already really know this person, have a past with them, or if you don't really have a past with them, you know. With the Seven of Pentacles here, it seems like, do you see how this person is just kind of like watching the pentacles? And if you see the expression on their face, they're like staring at the pentacles here and being like, it's like they're thinking. They're just standing there thinking. That's what I feel like they're doing. They're literally like just reflecting on their thoughts, looking back at everything that's, you know, happening. They're kind of wondering if they want to invest more time and energy into this. And that's not rejection. Like it's not saying that they're rejecting you or anything. It's just like very long-term thinking. They're thinking into their future. You know, this person really like likes you. You know, they consider you a blessing. They consider you a wish fulfillment. And with this Strength card right here, for some reason I want to say like your person can be a Leo, they could be a Cancer, they could be a Taurus, I'm getting here, but if they're not, you know, this reading is still for you. I just kind of mentioned some of the ones that I'm seeing here. But with this Strength card, I feel like again they're holding back. They're trying to be strong. Even though they feel so much for you emotionally, they're holding back. They're trying to be strong. They're trying to control themselves. They're practicing restraint, you know? Yeah, because this card is all about like inner strength, self-control, emotional maturity. And so, you know, they are drawn to you, but they're not allowing themselves to act like quickly. They're like, hold on, slow down, let's take our time here, let's think about everything, you know. And they're really thinking, like they're really thinking, you know. That's not a bad thing. It's just that, like, I don't know, something here is making them be like, hey, maybe it's in the past, they've, in other relationships, maybe they've acted quickly and it bit them, you know, like it hurt them. So now they're all like, okay, you're feeling a lot of feelings towards this person, but let's not jump the gun here, let's slow down, you know. That's how they're thinking. So basically, if I need to summarize this, guys, for you, like if I can tell just, you know, a quick little summary here, I feel like this person is seeing you as someone that is a blessing to them and could be someone very emotionally fulfilling, okay? It seems like they care for you, like they feel like they care for you in like a nurturing and kind of like they're grateful for you way. but they're holding back emotionally. They're trying to maintain control. They're trying to kind of keep their composure. They're thinking long term and kind of like thinking about like this connection and you and the deeper meanings of all of this. But it does seem like there might be some like outside influence, maybe either gossip or they're thinking about their reputation. And so they just kind of feel like they need time, you know? But they're also going through some type of change. Again, I don't know if this change is, you know, from you guys, if you have a past together, like something happened in your relationship, or if they're just kind of changing how they feel about you, okay? But I feel like they again see you as a wish fulfillment. They see you as a blessing. They want to like create something with you. They think you're like they think that you being in their life happened for a reason, like a divine reason. Yeah. So, you know, again, they feel really deeply for you. They care about you, but they're trying to stay patient. They're trying to control themselves, and they're trying to think wisely before taking quick action. That's what I'm getting, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if this resonated, guys. I'm very curious. Let me know who this person is, what's going on, and I will see you at your next reading. Bye, y'all. Hey y'all, pile number 3, this is your reading, and today we're asking the question, the person on your mind, what are their current feelings for you today, okay? So what do they feel for you right now, this instant? We're gonna get super detailed up in her per usual. So you guys chose the howlite, okay, pile 3, so I'm gonna put that here, and actually I don't like that here. I like that better. We're gonna put that here, and let's get started. Okay, so we have the wolf spirit, we have simply love, we have, ooh, the love cards are coming out already. We have the hammer, okay, so we'll talk about that. It says sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive. We have the fan. Okay, why do these not look straight on camera? Okay, we have Sagittarius. Okay, we have thriving. Ooh, okay, thriving. That's a cute card. And then we have Mercury. And then we have a bunch of tarot cards. So we have the 5 of Swords, the King of Cups, the High Priestess. We have, let's move this here. Okay, we have the, yeah, we said the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. Okay, we have the Hammer right here, and then I have one more tarot card, and I feel like I don't know where to put this, so I'm gonna pick this up, guys, and I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Your hell light is right over here. Okay, so let me just look at these and make this look cuter. Okay, I try to make it look a little bit better, but okay, let's go over this, guys. So let's do the oracle cards first, okay? Let's start with this Mercury card here. It says think, learn, network, and communicate. I feel like the person on your mind, they're thinking a lot about you. Maybe even replaying conversations or wondering what to say to you. There's some energy here, okay, like that they're thinking about you, but there's not a lot of expression. So this could be someone who's like overthinking in their head, or like in their head trying to sort their feelings out for you, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Mercury is very like mercurial, you know, like up and down, kind of chaotic energy. So that's what I'm kind of getting. With wolf spirit, I feel it says turn knowledge into wisdom. I feel like they're learning from you, like they're learning from this connection. I feel like they're kind of waking up to like either deeper emotional growth or some type of spiritual growth, okay? Like I feel like they are kind of going through some spiritual changes right now is what I'm seeing. But you know, their feelings are, again, they're thinking a lot, you know, even with the wolf spirit and knowledge, turning it into wisdom. They're thinking a lot, they're in their head a lot, thinking about you, but they're like, I don't see action yet. But let's look at the other cards. Let's look at the other cards before I say that. With Sagittarius here, you know, it says optimism, exploration, freedom. I feel like they might see you as someone who has kind of made them grow emotionally, you know, because they do have feelings for you. So they kind of see you as someone who has made them grow or inspired them to grow. They can also be a little bit conflicted between, like, you know, I feel like they might be a little bit inflicted on choosing, like, their desire for being emotionally close to you and their desire for freedom. You know, like, for example, they might be thinking, okay, if I enter a relationship or if I choose emotional connection with, you know, you, am I going to lose my freedom? But if I choose freedom, am I going to lose you? Like, do you get what I'm saying? They're kind of like thinking about that. I feel like this person does love their freedom. They don't want to be tied down, but they are thinking about you a lot. There's feelings here. With thriving, I feel like you bring them light, you bring them positivity, you bring them motivation. I feel like, again, there's a lot of like cards here about growth. So I feel like you somehow made them grow, or you're making them grow emotionally. You know, this could be their feelings for you. Even if you guys might not be speaking now, I don't know, some of you guys might be speaking to this person, but if you're not speaking to them now, somehow they still feel like you made them grow, and they're being energetically kind of like, you know, like they think about you and their mood goes up is basically what I'm trying to say. Because look, if you look at this card, this is such a pretty card, guys. Do you see how beautiful it is? And look at the rays of the sun, but then at the same time, it almost looks like a sunset. You know, and that giraffe is so pretty too. It's like these are the vibes you're giving them. You know, like when they think about you, these are the vibes you're getting. They feel good around you, you know? So, and they are like growing emotionally. Like there's some type of growth happening with them here, like spiritually, emotionally. With fan, it says cool off, keep calm, you know, adjust your stance. I feel like there's some conflict in their feelings. Like they have intense feelings, right? Like they have intense feelings for you, but I wonder if there is some tension here, you know, or between you and this person. I wonder if at one point there was some conflict or tension if you already know this person. But if you haven't interacted with this person yet or don't know them that well, then I feel like, you know, they have so many feelings for you, they're trying to cool them down, you know, like with like a fan, like keeping calm, cooling down. That's kind of what I'm getting. But if you do know this person and you guys have had like a relationship or a fling with this person, I feel like, you know, they're trying to calm down after some type of conflict between the both of you, or some type of really intense feelings or tension, is what I'm getting with that. And with this card, this hammer card, it says sabotage, rebuilding, persistent, working on it. So this person is either healing or working on themselves, or they might feel like they messed things up with you if you guys, you know each other or were in a connection with each other. So they feel like they need to rebuild themselves emotionally and and then work on their, you know, spirituality before they can even start something new or come forward. Okay. Yeah, there's some like sabotage going on here. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but there's some type of sabotage. And this Simply Love card, guys, I believe this is a Six of Cups. So, you know, Six of Cups is about like the past, like a deep nostalgic memories. You know, they're looking at past memories. They're reminiscing about the past, you know. But for that's if you guys have had something in the past with this person. But if you guys have not had any relationship or anything like that in the past with this person, then, you know, you could be kind of reminding them of someone who could be a soul connection. You know, like there's something innocent or childlike between you or about you or between you and them, like their connection. So that's what I'm seeing here. Like, you know, if you've had a past with this person, they feel like there's like these memories, this nostalgia with you, lots of sweet memories and time. But if you don't really know this person that well and you don't have a relationship with them, then I feel like there's like some innocent childhood like thing going on between this connection, and they might even think that you are like a soul connection, like possibly a soul connection. And that could make sense because, like, again, we have like this wolf spirit card about some type of spiritual connection, because that they could be looking at you like that, like some type of divine connection, soul connection. Okay, so let's get more information, because this is a lot of like confusing messages, guys. It really is. But I think maybe tarot cards will clear it up for us. So let's see. Let's start. I want to start with the Knight of Pentacles here. It's like right next to the King of Pentacles. So I feel like how their feelings are towards you. I feel like their current feelings towards you are kind of slow moving, but this person seems dependable. I feel like they do have long-term feelings towards you, but they're not rushing. Okay, they're like taking their time, they're observing and thinking, because the Knight of Pentacles moves a little bit slow. And then we also have the Hermit here, so they're a little bit withdrawn from you right now. They're trying to focus on healing, they're trying to focus on spiritual growth, and they kind of feel maybe the need to have some space to think about things. Yeah, between you and them, I feel like with the Strength card, yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like with the Strength card, they're kind of holding back, you know, like they're trying to control their emotions. I think they're feeling things for you, but they're trying to control their emotions. They don't want to act towards you impulsively. They want to go slow and they want to think about it. If any of you guys were confused about picking between pile number 2 and this pile, you should definitely watch pile number 2 as well, only if you were drawn to it. If you weren't, don't watch it. Okay, so King of Pentacles, it's like literally right next to the Knight of Pentacles. They want to be secure, they want to be stable, they want to be in control. Okay, and I feel like when they think about you, they want to provide, they want to protect you, they want to appear like emotionally they're in a good place, even though I feel like they're not kind of in a good place emotionally. But they want to appear like a king in front of you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like they want to be secure, they want to feel stable, they want to be able to control their emotions around you. And I feel like they have a lot of secret feelings for you with the High Priestess. They have a lot, again, they have a lot of feelings towards you, but they're not really expressing them. They're just holding it all back, and they're trying to just control them. Okay? But in their heart, they feel a spiritual connection towards you. Okay? They feel some type of link towards you. I feel like they have very emotional feelings for you with the King of Cups, guys. The King of Cups, if it comes up in a love reading, like this person has a very mature emotional feelings towards you. This person cares deeply about you, but it's just not showing it. Okay, emotionally they're holding it back and they're protecting themselves. They're not showing how they feel towards you, even though there's a lot of feelings here. Simply love, like there's a lot of strong feelings for you here. They're just kind of keeping it back. They're trying to just hold it all back. With the Five of Swords, I feel like, again, there might be a past conflict between you guys. You know, with this Fan card right here, remember I was getting this, oh darn it, okay, this Fan card. I feel like, is it gonna, yeah, I feel like they are, if you guys have a past with this person, or you know them and there was some type of conflict or tension between the both of you, I feel like, you know, yeah, like it with the Five of Swords would clarify that there was some type of past conflict or maybe misunderstanding, or maybe their ego got in the way, or someone's ego got in the way. Maybe, you know, they walked away when they shouldn't have, or maybe you walked away when you should, when they felt like you shouldn't have. Maybe there's some regret here. They might be afraid of hurting you again, or they might be afraid of you hurting them again. Again, this is only if you guys have had a past with this person, okay? They're trying to cool off. Like, they're trying to cool off after some type of conflict with them. But again, if you don't know this person, or you don't have a past, you know, with this person, then I think that they're just going through some stuff within themselves, like some type of mental conflict, you know, that's kind of keeping them from coming towards you entirely. They have a lot of feelings for you, deep feelings for you, but they're just trying to like hold it back. Okay, that's the overall theme I'm getting, pile 3. If this resonates at all, please leave me a comment below. I'm very curious. Tell me if you know this person and what's going on. I read all of my comments, but I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye y'all.